Hotshot Whiz Kids Podcast Network. Beep, boop, boop, boop.
Hey, it's never o'clock. We are the Hotshot Whiz Kids with Mike Cline Jr. and Mark Davila. You know what I was thinking about? Why did we all decide, like, on this planet, that what countries have what, if we're just keeping it that way?
What do you mean?
Like, we used to just claim shit.
Well, yeah, that's how it works. You claim something and it's yours.
Yeah, we claimed this island. Spain was claiming everything. They just planted their flag all over the
there
place.
was a time when, like, France and Spain and England, like, owned the whole world.
They just went around like, fuck it, this shit's mine. I found it.
Everything.
And now we're all like, listen, we all got what we got, and that's it, all right?
But now...
So why do we decide that?
Well, then they realized, like, people got, like, I don't know, morals or something. They realized that you can't just steal land from people, like, just because you're more powerful than them and maybe smarter.
Is it morals? Do you remember the Indians? This was long after people were doing that. We came over and it's like, fuck it.
I know, and now we regret it.
Not so much that we'd give it back.
Well,
we actually don't regret it.
Mark, where are you going to move? You can't go everywhere else. Everywhere else is taken. There's only like a couple places that are owned by humans.
What you could do, we don't have to move, but we can reimburse them. Okay, you don't have to pay taxes on this shit. You can have casinos on your property. Meanwhile, the government's still going in there and trying to tax them, trying to take more away from them, measly shit that we gave them.
Because you get to the point where you have like those community meetings that are like, well, we got to figure out how to get some more taxes. What can we do? Hey.
Remember those dudes we used to steal shit
from?
Those
native guys down the street? They don't pay any taxes. You believe this shit? I'm like, yeah, that's an idea.
Even though it's...
Listen, we can't charge them taxes, but regular people go there and buy shit from them. They are going to pay taxes.
Yeah, like I said, we're not sorry. We don't give a fuck that we killed them all and stole their land. We really don't care.
Are you sorry?
Am I? Well, yeah. I mean, I was there. I didn't play a big part in it. I only killed a few. But,
I'm saying, do you feel for the Native Americans, or are you just like some asshole who doesn't care? Yeah, you're an asshole who doesn't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't know that Mark cares about anything. He has no moral compass.
Am I a fucking murderer? Do I just wander the streets committing crimes? I have no moral compass.
Well,
I know the difference between right and wrong.
You have no empathy for anyone.
That's not true. We've been through this before. I feel things. I don't like to show it, but it's there. I'm not crying all day.
If you see a video of like someone's like, I don't know, someone dying in someone's arms, you're gonna be like, yeah, who cares? No one I know.
I mean, maybe.
That's what you've said before. You've heard 100 times like,
listen,
friends and fucking family. That is it. And that's what you said.
That was my Verizon phone plan.
Friends and fucking family.
Yeah.
I don't want no strangers on there. Remember they had like the circles and they're like, I'm adding you to my circle.
There's like 7 people in the circle.
Thank you so much. I'm so...
At the time, I called one person you. I was like, that's some circle. I have a line, not so much a circle.
Yeah, I read I read I think I mentioned this before on the show. It was kind of an old study, but they said that you can only have like 150 friends total, and then after that, that's no good.
On what? You mean like in real life?
Yeah.
Who the fuck has 150
well,
real
not
friends?
But acquaintances, people you know, and the rest you're not going to even bother with.
Even acquaintances, 150.
I know.
That's
I'd
ridiculous.
Say if I were to do my own study, I'd say it's like
more than 10. I'd be like, who the fuck are you?
I'd say 3.
Yeah, like
I'd say you got a typical guy would have his girlfriend, his best friend, and then maybe a couple like, whatever he calls them.
Lovers.
Peripheral friends. Like, I don't have it.
I call them acquaintances.
I don't have it, but a lot of people have that kind of group of friends where it's like 3 or 4 dudes together.
Yeah. What if somebody has that? What if you have like, 5 to 7 friends, but you're all friends together? It's not like acquaintances. It's like a group. Like orgies.
And then whatever girl they're dating, they're part of the group too. But those girls come and go.
That's a TV thing. I'm not sure if that exists in the real world. Or like, like every other TV show, there's 7. It's like Friends.
If you could get a girl, Mark, you'd be bringing her around.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then that's how it would work. And then, it'd be ushered in to be different girls, depending on what's going on, what life phase you're in.
I suppose. Where is she now? She just hanging out downstairs while we're recording?
Probably.
I don't know. I don't know if she wants to come.
I'm probably on my couch masturbating.
While who am I recording with then?
Me. She's on the couch
she's masturbating? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time you hear the word
right.
masturbating, you just picture yourself. You do it too much, Mark. I was thinking
about you masturbating the other day.
I've been led to believe that if you walk into on a girl masturbating that you don't know, that she's gonna come on in, you join me. I don't think that's true though.
I don't know. It depends on the girl, really. I mean, the first reaction is going to be, "Oh shit!"
I think like 6% of girls will say, "Okay, come on," and 99.9% of guys would. I think that as long as you're not related to the person, and even then, sometimes.
Yeah, all right.
If a girl walks on you masturbating and she's willing to join you, you're up for it. You don't give a fuck.
You know what? Honestly,
if someone carts her in, she's a 700-pound woman, and they cart her ass in, you're like, whatever, man.
No, honestly though, your first reaction is, holy shit! You're scared. You got busted. You're not gonna be all of a sudden like, what's up? You're not gonna make.
If you're a confident guy,
doesn't matter. You're not gonna make that move. You're just gonna be like, holy shit! Someone walked in on me. I'm scared. Probably lost my erection.
Have you ever been caught masturbating?
No. Super close a few times. Back when I had a live-in girlfriend, I didn't want her to catch me ever. So like I'm out there, at the computer.
In your living room?
Oh yeah. That's where the computer was.
This is a great picture. I'm picturing it in my mind right now.
So
hold on. All right, good.
So I'm there and I have the headphones on because I need the sound, but I'm like a DJ. I got one ear. All right.
So you can hear.
Yeah, I got one ear.
Are you holding it up? That seems awkward. You're holding it with one ear like
I'm
this.
actually not holding it. For this image, I'm going to say I'm holding it
like
really.
This?
No.
It's like sideways porn sucks.
Like this.
Yeah.
See?
All right.
One ear exposed.
It's kind of like, yeah, okay.
Okay, anyway, so that way I could hear her. So my move is, if I hear any noise, I am switch browser, flip the shirt. Whoop. Oh, hey, what's up?
See, that's why you have a blanket over you. Like, I'm cold. I have a blanket over me.
No, listen, I've never been caught. And sometimes it's like, I don't want to get too graphic, but there may have been a mess. I might have just finished, and that's when she decides to show up, and I'm so, whoop. Hey, what? Very close calls, very close, but never been caught.
It's funny that guys are sneaking around masturbating when they have a girlfriend in the house.
Well, if you don't want to fuck your girlfriend.
Sometimes it's just easier,
To have sex with a girlfriend?
Not by yourself.
Oh, it is, yeah. And sometimes it's better. Honestly.
I can be done in a minute, 2 minutes tops, you're done. I mean, 20 minutes of browsing.
Yeah, listen.
And then 2 minutes of action.
Oh, 20 minutes of browsing, I wish. I'm like an hour browsing. 45 minutes, an hour. Takes a while.
Now, you did catch your grandfather that one time.
Yeah, I used to have a joke in my stand-up about it. I did catch him. And you did what I think everyone would do. You just kind of push.
You forget that he was blind.
Yeah, well, he has ears. He heard me coming in.
Yeah, he's got super hearing. All blind people have super hearing.
Well, he was Daredevil. From the comic books and the movies? Yeah. So
he had to sleep in a deprivation tank at night so he didn't go crazy.
Yeah, and I just busted in that tank. I wanted to catch him so bad.
You're swishing in there. Are you jerking off your deprivation tank?
I just hear that water swishing around. I knew it!
I'm not using that again.
Oh, you ruined the water. I was going to get in next.
Yeah, do you have to change the water every
well, wouldn't you? Wouldn't that water reek?
Yeah.
You've been fucking soaking in that all night.
Yeah, for me, it'd be like 15 hours. It's the weekend.
Yeah.
Man, I sleep in so late on Saturdays. And I always get angry at myself when it's like 3:30 in the afternoon and I'm just getting out of bed. I'm just like, man, I just wasted a whole fucking day.
You know what? Fuck you. And fuck everyone who says you wasted the day. Sleeping is not a waste.
I guess you're right.
Please.
But still.
Sleep is precious.
I mean, all those things I could have got done, accomplished in the day.
What were you going to do?
I don't know.
Would you really think
stuff,
about it?
Job hunting, jerking off. Who knows?
Honestly, you weren't going to do much of anything. Instead of sleeping, you would have been fucking wandering around, just watching TV or doing some fucking nonsense. Sleep. Just sleep.
Maybe doing some housework.
Housework. What are you gonna fucking dust? Get the little feather duster?
I have one. It's on the hallway. Go grab it.
Now?
Make yourself useful, will you? I never understood dusters though, because you just dust and then the dust just goes to the floor. So then you got to vacuum.
Yeah, you know what? Well, before the vacuum was invented, it makes more sense because, kind of knock it off your shit, put it to the ground, and then later on you take the broom and you sweep it up. That makes sense. But nowadays, not so much. I mean, you're just kind of shoving that shit around. That's why I invented end dust. It's a spray.
And does it end really? Does it really end dust though?
Actually, yeah, kills it dead. Oh, that's Raid. Never mind.
So
I spray Raid on my furniture.
So lately at work, to keep myself occupied so I don't fall asleep.
Try working.
Well, I am working. But I'm sitting at a desk and sometimes I nod off. I need to eat, and I get sick of things quick. Like I'll buy granola bars, and like after a week, I'm like, I do not want to have another granola bar the rest of my life. I'm sick of them.
Every once in a while, I get sick of shit like that.
So then I'll buy like those breakfast bars with like the fruit in them, and I'll eat those. Would be good for a month or two, and then I'm like, I'm so sick of this shit.
Well, you know what? Why don't you change things up a little more frequently?
I don't know. And then I would get like cinnamon roll stuff. So this week I was at Target, and they had all these bars on sale. So I decided to buy Luna bars.
I've never had them, but I've seen them.
Because, and here's a Luna bar box.
It's beautiful.
And it's a good, they have all kinds of flavor. Like this is carrot cake. And they have caramel chocolate brownie.
You seem like you're such a fucking hippie, though, if you buy that.
That's not the point. That's not the problem, Mark.
Okay.
Luna bars. Carrot cake flavor, new flavor. You get your calcium, vitamin D, core 4, iron and folic acid.
Core 4? What the fuck's that?
Your core 4. I just told you. Calcium, vitamin D, iron and folic acid.
I thought that was like a one word.
8 grams of protein and 3 grams of fiber. Whole nutrition bar for women, it says on it.
Yeah, it's a fucking chick food.
It's a Cliff Bar. That's who makes it. Why is it for women? What's different than a regular bar?
Well, let me ask you this.
And they don't have this good of flavors for Cliff Bars, so I'm gonna get these.
Why aren't we allowed to work out at Curves? They got the same equipment.
Because the Curves is designed for.
So is that.
So dudes don't leer at the girls.
So is that.
Curves is a women's gym, if you don't know. Women only gym.
Yeah, and it's bullshit.
Well, listen.
The same thing for the
They don't need
bars.
creepy Mark staring at them while they're doing their squat thrusts and stuff.
Oh, yes, they do.
But this is different. As women, we crave a snack that does more than merely get us through the day. It needs to nourish, curb hunger, and taste great to satisfy entirely. Say hello to Luna, the delightfully delicious 70% organic snack that multitasks.
All the girls were so creeped out in the aisle while you were buying that because you were fucking staring at them and leering, and they don't like that.
It's all the other ones.
They don't like that.
Listen, I chose Luna bars just because of the flavor. Because they had all the best flavors for the Luna bars. I didn't like the Cliff Bar flavors.
You're just creeping everyone out.
No, but seriously, dude, why is it for women? It's just marketing, right?
Well, yeah, it's just a gimmick.
It's
fucking
stupid.
Food. Who cares?
Why would you say, all right, let's get rid of 50% of the...
Let's have women water. That's my new thing. Women water. Yeah, it's just a fucking gimmick.
So they're figuring that the people they're going to gain because of the dumb marketing gimmick that it's for women outweighs the people they're going to lose for dudes who are like, I can't buy this.
They're actually not going to lose anything. Were you dissuaded? When you looked at it, like, oh, these look good. Women.
If you're going to have fucking great flavors like chocolate caramel brownie and carrot cake and a few other ones, which I'll probably get this week.
You know what? I buy protein bars and I eat them at work. Just straight up chocolate. You know, it's got like, it has actually more protein. It has 18 grams of protein in mine.
But wouldn't you rather have carrot cake?
No. If I would have bought that. It's in the same aisle, same store.
I like different flavors. That's the whole point.
I don't. Same shit. Every day.
Because you're dry and vanilla.
It's not vanilla. It's chocolate.
No, what I'm saying is you're a vanilla person.
I said it's chocolate.
You don't like to spice your life up.
I don't need it.
Missionary. That's Mark. Missionary Mark.
Actually, I'm not a fan of missionary.
Here comes Missionary Mark. It's all he
I don't want to look at them. Then we got to stare into their eyes and shit. I don't need that.
Oh, because Mark, he's so above love.
I love you.
It's all a fucking act. This guy, he prays to the Lord every night that he could find a lady. Every day, it's like, please, Lord, let me find the love of my
love
life.
you so much. Do you say that during lovemaking? Do you say, I love you?
What if a girl says to you, I love you? You're like, what? Huh? All right.
Okay, I guess.
You slow down your thrusting by a little bit.
Sounds good. All right. All right. Yep.
Duly noted. Let me write that down. All right. Loves you.
How do you spell that?
Do you love me because it feels really good or in general? I don't know.
I'm such a good lover. I can never tell. That is true.
I think when dudes are with girls, they think they're like, oh my God, this is the greatest girl ever.
Sometimes,
And then they come, they're like, no.
sometimes you kind of you'll fool yourself, you know. If you're with a chick and I mean, listen, she's putting out, that's fun.
Mark loves that.
Yeah,
It's the number one thing he looks for in women. He put that right in his dating profile.
Yeah, the sexiest thing the thing I find most sexy about a woman is her letting me have sex with her.
I'd like to write your dating profile online.
I
on
know.
the show.
You've told me before.
Why can't we do that?
I don't know.
It's probably better than whatever shit you have up there.
Doesn't really matter.
Can you read yours?
No, I didn't even put it in English. So no, I can't.
Come on, you can't read yours. I want to hear what it says.
Oh, I thought you meant was I capable
What
of
do you
reading
say
mine?
in your thing?
I don't fucking
You
know.
know, you're a liar.
No, I seriously.
Well, then get your phone out and look.
Not at the maybe for another episode we could.
Oh my God,
Check
it's
it
so
out.
hard to reach my hand into my pocket and grab my phone and open it up.
Do you know how tight my pants are? Yeah, it is pretty
I
hard.
know, it's a real pain in the ass. I'm trying to stick my hand down there.
Exactly. You get like a pinky. That's
And you got
nothing.
a button fly. You got a button 6 flies.
I pissed myself like an hour ago.
I do have sometimes a button fly, and I never unbutton them all. And then, in years past and all that, girls will undo all of them. Like, what are you doing? That's going to take me a year to get out of here. That was her plan, I think, all along.
That is hot. A chick undoing your pants. It's nice.
It doesn't happen that often.
That's why for any date,
I
I just show up pre-depantsed.
It's a really long T-shirt.
That's what chicks wear to bed. I just wear that all the time.
Yeah, but guys have to wear it a little bit longer because the schlong supposedly will be a little,
Nah.
not much, I guess.
Nah, not really. I'll manage. I don't really have that problem.
Oh, this is an oversized T-shirt. It's good for night sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why don't guys get to wear nightgowns?
You know, they do in the old TV.
Yeah,
movies.
in the old days, we all wore a big fucking frock.
Like the guy in Twas the Night Before Christmas.
For some reason, I thought you were going to throw in the number 12 in there.
The night before 12 nights before Christmas.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently...
It was the 80th night before Christmas. It was mid-July.
Listen, I really love Christmas. I'm looking forward to it, yeah. But yeah, we all used to wear like the big nightgowns and
the nightcap.
Yeah, well, I don't really need a hat for sleeping.
Now a nightcap is just you drinking some booze to knock your ass out.
But
Make you forget your pain.
Wouldn't you be way more comfortable? Like, I don't like to sleep in clothes. I sleep in the nude. And just, listen, I could be naked and just have a big fucking gown on me in case something comes up and somebody's there.
I don't like being totally nude. Because I don't like
being totally nude.
First of all, I got a dog. What if she decides she's hungry?
Eats her cock?
Yeah.
It has happened. Not to you.
I know. Well, thanks for clarifying. Yeah, it has happened in the world.
Yeah, it has.
So I don't want.
That's why I don't have a dog.
Oh my God! You don't have. You really thought this through? Like, yeah, I get a dog, but
I really want one.
I don't want him to eat my cock.
I love animals. I love dogs in particular, but they will eat my penis if I have one.
You're at the shelter, like, does this breed? Are they known for eating cocks? Because that's a real fear I have, and it's a real issue. So
that's actually that's my trick. Because when the guy says definitely not, this dog will not eat a cock, I'll say, not interested. It's a little bit of reverse psychology because I'm looking for a dog to blow me.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out for you.
They do that all the time. You never heard of the fucking
The
peanut
other
butter?
thing is, I feel like I'd rather not wet the bed. What if I ever have an accident? I think it's better to have underwear on.
Dude.
Otherwise, it's gonna go crazy.
You know what?
Maybe it doesn't make a difference. Maybe it doesn't.
Well, let me explain to you why you're wrong. Okay.
In my head, it makes a difference.
Well, I'm going to tell you why you're wrong.
Because occasionally, now I haven't went to bed in years, as far as I know, but occasionally you have those dreams where you're pissing. Like, I wake up in the fear, like, holy shit, and I'm like feeling myself.
Can I talk?
Yes.
Okay. If you're wearing underwear, that's going to channel it into your bed. It's going to be all over. You're going to have a fucking puddle. Now, if you're free flowing, there's a good
It's
chance
gonna squirt all over your girlfriend's back.
you might just shoot that shit somewhere else. You might be on the rug, might hit the fucking closet.
Or hit dog.
You might not even get any on the bed.
Why does the dog smell like urine?
That's what you want.
I don't know. The dog must have pissed itself.
Yeah, because you know what? You don't want to piss all over your mattress. No, if it's on the fucking rug.
See, I think your logic is flawed. I think you're better off in the underwear. Like you say, it could be anywhere.
Yeah, it'll dry up. You won't even know.
If you have covers on, it's getting in the blankets.
Listen. I keep my apartment at 90 degrees and I sleep nude. That way, no blankets. Ever.
Maybe you should put a panty liner in your underwear. Yeah. And that way it'll soak up any piss if you happen to piss yourself. Piss yourself.
You know what? Honestly, I have a man's bladder, and it's
Listen, dude,
it's a lot more urine.
You're getting a lot older these days, and eventually you're gonna piss yourself. That's just incontinence is a real issue for the elderly.
We'll see.
The elderly.
The orderlies.
Elderly. That's really hard to say. Say it. Instead of saying elderly, say elderly.
Elderly?
Elderly.
I just said it. Easily. You know what I've noticed that stupid people do? It comes along with humor. One thing they do is repeat the joke, and that drives me crazy. Just say something you think is funny. Just any nonsense.
And then the squirrel, he ran back in the street.
Squirrel back in the street. They do that, and it drives me fucking crazy.
Well, they're just saying you were funny.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Stupid people do that. And another thing they do. This is the other thing.
Is it about jokes?
They'll say, "I'm gonna go along with the squirrel thing." They'll say, "Wow, did you just say back in the street?" Wow. They do that one, and that's like an arrogant asshole one.
I like
another idiot
because I've done stand up, and you have too. But I enjoy when I hear a whisper in the crowd that repeating my line.
That's different.
Oh, the difference, the same shit.
No, it's different. I mean, you're up there. You're a professional. I don't know.
I'll say my line, and then I'm waiting for the laugh break, and I'll hear, "Oh, squirrel in the street."
I don't know.
But how is that endearing? It's the same exact thing, except you like it because you're on stage and not telling a joke at lunch.
I don't know. It just drives me crazy that stupid people find everything funny.
Well, then really smart people have bad sense of humor? By your logic, that'd be true, right?
No.
Yes, it would. If stupid people have bad senses of humor...
Did I say they have bad senses of humor?
The inverse of that is that smart people have...
What? Huh?
Great sense of humor.
Idiots.
Wait, no.
What do you got?
If dumb people laugh at anything, then smart people, the inverse of that, will laugh at nothing.
No. Smart people are a little more particular. Maybe they do have a sense of humor. They have a particular sense of humor. They're a little more discerning. They don't just like, well, he said joke. Ah! Joke.
Jokes are funny.
Hey, he said joke. Did everyone's, hey, you laughing? Why? Joke? Joke. That's what I see.
Why?
That's when I watch people, that's exactly what I see. Joke, funny.
Maybe we've talked about this before, but why hasn't there been a stand-up comedian for kids? They're so easy to make laugh. You could sell out arenas because people are like, well, the Mark the kid comedian's coming.
I guess. Wouldn't it sell better if it was a kid? Why don't we write jokes for a kid comic?
You have one.
He can't really read so well.
Leave him alone, Mark. He's going to hear this when he's 20, like, oh my God.
Listen, I'm hoping by the time he's 20 he can read, but he's 5 now, and he's starting to learn how to read, so it's going to be hard to teach him the jokes.
We need to find a kid. We write all his material.
Yeah.
And I guarantee we can book him places because people need stuff for their kids to do.
That's why kids' movies always do great. And you know what? A lot of the times the movies are really good, but even when they're shitty, they still do
well,
really
if we're
good.
writing the jokes, they're going to be really good, right?
Yeah. No, I'm just talking about movies
Here's
in
the
particular.
thing, though. I don't know if a kid can be entertained by stand-up comedy. Unless it's like a puppet or something.
You know what?
We might have to forget the kid angle and just dress up as some kind of character telling jokes. They might like that better.
You'd have to mix it up.
I mean, like, kids used to watch robots at, like, Pizza Planet, you know?
No, this is... Okay, let me explain it to you. I'm going to break this down. All of that is there because the kid stand-up is good. That's a good idea. But we all know kids have no attention span, just like adults now. No one has an attention span. They're not going to sit there for an hour, for a half hour. So you have the kid comic, do 5 minutes. Good enough. Now, you come out in the outfit, you're doing a little act. After, you just have all that stuff together.
Blue Balls the Clown.
Yeah. I mean, a little molesting, which everyone loves.
Hi, kids, I'm Blue Balls the Clown.
That's more for the parents. You got to have some parent humor in there, too. Because they're going to be the ones sitting with the kids. You don't want them to get bored.
Well, how about in the other room, I'll be with the parents, who are hopefully all hot moms, and I'll do my regular act.
Yeah.
You're so funny. And then, then I'm dating like 67 single moms.
67-year-old mother.
67 single moms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds about right.
How many girls would we say you could date at once and make it possible? We figured this out a couple years ago, and I can't remember what we said.
My answer's probably going to change from whatever I came up with then.
I think we said 3.
I was going to say 3. Any more than that, and you're asking for trouble. Because with 3, you can, see a girl twice a week, and that's plenty.
Yeah. And you're not going to be able to keep people around for long, so once they get attached, you're going to have to get rid of them. And you're going to have a couple different apartments. I'm sorry. Fully furnished.
Yeah. Because you know what? Chicks will kind of, check up on you. They might just do a little drive-by just to see if you're home. But he said he was going to be at work. And they drive by, and you see your lights are on.
And the main one, you're going to have to make her think that you go on the road a lot. Like, have her drop you off at the airport. Maybe.
Why do you have a main one? Can't they all be equal?
I suppose you could.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
But I think it's better to have a main one.
Nah, they're all nice. I like them all.
You need one you can bring home to mom.
I have 3 different mothers. So it works out. They all get their own one. I give them all my complete attention. It's like focus.
This is my stepmom. This is my mom.
No.
This is my mom's stepmom.
I live a lie. I have one mother for each of them.
Well, what are you hiring an actor? What is it, Saved by the Bell, and you're hiring the actor?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
They're always in Saved by the Bell. They're always hiring the guy who took over for the Max guy. I don't know where Max went, but
I don't know.
Evidently sold his restaurant to this actor dude. And
who was just a waiter there? I think wasn't he just a waiter there, and then all of a sudden he became like the owner?
Yeah, because he had all kinds of money. Because the rich kids from Bayside would hire him to do shit all the time. Like, hey, we need someone to pretend they're my father. To have a meeting with Mr. Belding. Can you do that?
$300,000.
Sure thing. Right. Hey, we need someone to pretend they're a recruiter from Harvard.
Sure, $2.5 million.
College fair.
Yeah, pay up.
Hey, we need someone to be a recruiter from UCLA to trick Slater into thinking he got a scholarship. All right.
Why would they be so cruel? Hey, Slater, you're going to college.
Don't you work at the Max? No, that's not me. I'm wearing this sweater Letterman's jacket. You don't recognize me at all.
Wouldn't that be the cruelest joke? Like some dumb guy, some dumb jock, you get somebody to pretend to be a recruiter, and he's going to be so happy. Oh, my God, a free ride to this great school. Mm. And the thing is, you never let him in on the joke. So he never applies to any other colleges, and it's the beginning of the school year. There he goes, going to his new college. You even gave him some phony documents, giving him a dorm room assignment, and he just shows up, and no one knows why he's there. It's total confusion.
Oh, yeah, you had him sign shit.
Yeah, how easy is it?
And you could easily have him come to the school and come to this room, and we'll.
Listen. You can get a phony, letterhead for Harvard and just make up some fake documents and send it to
I don't know if I do Harvard.
Well, wherever.
Maybe a community college.
Wherever. And you just totally fuck with that guy's life. That'd be awesome.
Someone just got arrested in California because they were calling up coaches and offering them jobs for big Texas needed a coach. They're like, hey, we're what's his name from Texas? I'm John.
What's his name?
I'm Mark Davila from Texas University, and we're really interested in having you in for an interview for the head coaching job.
If you want to give me $10,000 to show up for this job.
But no, they were calling him.
So what would you be arrested for? Offering someone a job?
You can't prank people; it's illegal. You can't falsify who you are.
Oh, well, you didn't say it was a prank. You said people.
I said he was calling people. That's a prank.
Did you call me? You motherfucker. Calling someone isn't really a prank.
No, but I said he was calling people and pretending.
I didn't hear that pretend, but go on.
I think it was pretty clear that's what it was.
I don't know how clear that was, but anyway.
So anyways, he got arrested for it because apparently you can't fuck with people like that. Unless you're on crank anchors.
Yeah.
Then you have to call him back and get a...
Oh, by the way. Wait, you know what? Wasn't it like the laws in Vegas are different?
They still had to call and get permission. You know, and I don't know. See, like, apparently it was the producers who did it, not you, which is good because...
Yeah, I know. After I'd fucking...
Do they wait a day for the guy to cool off? Like,
yeah, after I just made a fool out of you?
Remember yesterday when you got the weird phone call? Yeah. Listen.
Well, here's another one. I'm gonna fuck you so hard. Yeah.
Is your refrigerator running? That was the old joke.
Yeah. Well, okay. There were two. Do you have Prince Albert in a can? And is your refrigerator running?
I don't even know what that is.
It's some kind of fish. I don't know. Tuna
now,
fish?
Have you ever made a prank call when you were a kid?
I think I might have tried when I was a kid. Maybe. I'm not even 100% that I did.
The closest thing I ever do with a prank... Well, we did that one prank call for that girl, which we haven't taped, but it was totally horrible.
Horrible. It's you trying to order a pizza, and it was the worst shit ever.
She didn't fall for it.
And you went on for like 15 minutes. Like, oh my God.
Because the whole time she was just trying to figure out who was...
Yeah, she hung on the phone because she knew the person, but she didn't know who it was.
Yeah, I never told her.
And you were just like, pepperoni, mushroom. Yeah, it was a piece of shit.
To this day, she's still wondering.
Yeah, you're horrible.
I remember back on high school, they had like a modem on the phone, and we realized that we could dial out. But, there was no microphone or anything, so we'd keep dialing the pizza place. It's like... Yeah, Tony's Pizza.
Oh, you could hear them,
yeah.
But they couldn't hear you?
Hello? No one there.
At that time, there was no caller ID either.
Yeah,
so
they ring again. Hello? Tony's Pizza. Hello? No? No one there. That would be it.
You know what? They would always threaten to call the police. Like, the police had the caller ID technology. They could do it. So they said. I don't know if that was actually
the call is coming from upstairs.
Do people upstairs want pizza?
No, you ever hear that?
Yeah, I fucking know.
Scary story.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Maybe we should do that. Like, we'll get a fire and we'll just film us.
Get a fire? You want to set the place on fire?
Well, like a campfire, and then we'll tell scary stories. Like that show, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, I never watched. Yeah, wasn't my thing.
You're a real man.
I didn't watch a children's show on Nick, so I'm not a real man.
You were a children when it was on, Mark.
I was a children.
Yeah.
I was a grown-ass man.
You were
not.
How
old I am?
It was on in the early 90s.
Yeah, and I was 90.
Yeah, whatever.
Please. Anyway, if you want to be 90, go to hotshotwhizkids.com. And don't forget, check out our new YouTube page.
Where you can see us.
Yeah, sometimes.
You're probably watching this right now.
You might, or might not.
Or you can just listen to the regular way.
Yeah, and don't forget, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, donate,
buy t-shirts,
buy shit through Amazon, buy a t-shirt or a shitty mug.
Go to iTunes and review.
Yes.
Very important. 5 stars.
Yeah, or shoot us an email, hotshotwhiskers@gmail.com, all that shit. Go ahead.
All right.
That's enough.